True.
Yeah, I don't think that I ever have.
And
Yeah,
everyone's
again,
like,
like,
where's Amy?
It
What's
super
Amy up
depends on
to?
how we understand this. Like again, like Ali had said before, letters from people I was dating, sure, but never like.
Yeah. Is it just a
confession.
letter of which the subject is love? Or
Or is it
love
like-
figures in?
Right, or is
Or-
it
Is it a
like
letter
a-
whose sole purpose is to express love?
right?
Why aren't you studying, Serena? I don't know. Also, don't call me that.
That name.
That name.
Wait, do live journal entries about me count as
Oh
love letters?
yes.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
fucking with me right now?
Yep.
P.S. I have to go delete my live journal.
God.
Just make everything private so you can go back and embarrass yourself.
Nah, I'm good.
I went back and deleted my DeviantArt account recently, and that was a thing I was real glad I remembered to do. The internet's scary.
It is.
I'm gonna go talk to Melvin, because...
Wow, they've really changed how LiveJournal looks, like the profile pages. P.S. The person who runs Neo Tokyo Muck's LiveJournal account is Sun. Janine, just so you know.
Is that even still a thing?
Owner, maintainers, moderators, Kinomoto Sun. That's it.
Huh. I'm shocked that Neo Tokyo is Muck is
I don't think
still
it is.
around.
I don't think it is. I think.
Or maybe
yes.
the like Muck itself is down, but that community went to LiveJournal for RP, which is a thing people do. Okay, whatever.
Sure.
Mhm.
People are being on like Twitter now, and I keep being
Yeah.
shocked by that.
And
then
Tumblr,
being
and that just seems
surprised.
so inconvenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Unless-
it's interesting, but it's
Unless
not.
you're like running a Tumblr as a character.
Right, that's what I think is interesting.
Mhm.
I wouldn't do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
on my main Tumblr. Like, that would be silly.
Yeah. But like, there's so little interaction on Tumblr, or at least the
Yeah.
interaction that you can have is just the worst that I don't understand.
It's really hard to follow. And
But yeah.
Mhm.
oh god, fucking Amino, get out of here with your heavily neutralized color palette. So we're not simmering too much on these things because these group scenes we've seen a few times.
Right,
How many
we
more
have.
times can I say seen in various contexts?
Yeah.
So we've seen these things a few times, so we're just gonna. Not that we could read them anyways, but
Yeah.
Pretend. People really love that, right?
her hair things are really inconsistently sized.
Hmm.
Chapter 2 complete. Yes.
Yeah, why hasn't Ray have had any of her like own shit yet?
She did, that love letter thing.
Oh, okay.
And then that pink hair lady yelled at her. Why do all the extra characters, except for that dude, have pink hair?
Did somebody have, like, teal hair? I feel like someone had teal hair or something.
I don't think so. I think they have various shades.
Oh, right, because that was, the whole thing was, I remember now, that I thought that the character who I think is in this one was, like, Chibi Uso or something, because of the hair
Yeah.
color. It's interesting. Like, maybe they're gesturing towards that coming up, you know?
Everyone's talking about
Yes.
Motoki.
Mhm.
I don't know, it's weird because like they both have pink hair, but like in such a way that it's so off of Sailor Moon's like, usual palette.
Right, yeah.
That,
Yeah.
like,
That's a good image.
Also, I remember saying that the pink hair girl in Sailor Jupiter story looked like an alien to me because her hair was shaped like alien person hair would be.
yeah.
whatever that means in retrospect. But
Scratty B is trying to figure out what the fuck we were talking about regarding a thing called Neo Tokyo. And he just identified that there is a store in the city I live in.
oh, you should go there.
Nah, I
London,
super-
Ontario's only dedicated anime specialty store. I'm impressed
there's
that survives.
There's a post from the other day from May 31st. It says at 1:21 on May 31st, 2014, Owner-san wrote, "Konnichiwa, all." Owner-san packed the post as early as possible this weekend to give all the waiting otaku a chance to get their anime fix. Christ. Owner-san was able to reassure the good people at Canada Customs that One Piece, Fairy Tail, and Eureka 7 were entirely without cause to worry that they would corrupt the youthful fans. Boy, they have a rental library? I don't like that at all.
Yeah, the comic store in town has a rental library here. It's called the Dragon. They do, comics and games and collectibles and
Wow.
anime and stuff. Elliot in the chat says the conversation that Usagi and Rei are having about Motoki is amazing, and I'm real jealous because Elliot knows Japanese, so he knows what's going down there.
I know where Dundas Street is, Scotty, but I don't know the place. Like, I don't
Dundas?
Dundas?
That's,
Sorry.
I would usually say Dundas, yeah.
Dundas is what every Canadian I know says. All your fucking British street names.
What's going on?
Trying to get that. Is that another claw machine?
I guess,
Oh,
yeah.
it's maybe when she's
Okay,
doing
chapter 3 done. Great.
Chapter 3? Jeez.
I'm sure that was hilarious. I'm sure that was great.
Oh, this is the weird, training scene again.
Morris D, you should get a thing called Ola Better
Unblocker.
Internet, or Ola Unblocker, which lets you get around things like not having Hulu access. You don't have to feel bad about it because you still get to see all the terrible Hulu ads.
Yeah, watching American commercials has been weird.
Yeah, I bet.
It's
Yeah.
always weird. They're just very aggressive.
Is Canada not like that?
I mean, I guess I don't see a lot of Canadian commercials either, but they just strike me in a weird way.
Hulu ads are also a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. The worst thing about Hulu is that, Hulu keeps thinking that it's doing me favors by, asking me about what ad experience I want and if the ad is relevant and, shit like that.
I'm just fucking shut up, show me the commercial and go away.
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean-
please, let's just get this over with. It's
I
gonna
wish
happen.
the thing is I wish they actually listened to what what I really would want them to do for an ad, which is once every 100 video they give me just answer this short quiz and then we won't give you an ad, and yeah, I'll do that every time. I'll hit yeah, I want a cat every time. I promise, and then just let me watch whatever. Elliot, yeah, this is a PC Engine game. And voice acting.
We should have Elliot on the final episode of this
should.
of the PC Engine Bishojo Senshi Sailor Moon. Because then we might have some idea what's actually going on in this entire thing. That seems like a good way to wrap up.
Yeah.
Four streams where we just have no clue what's happening.
Hey, Andrew.
And then we'll wrap it up with the having a clue. I just noticed that the moon on her necklace is askew there when she's freaking out. Details,
Well, it's not. This is what I'm saying, Morris. Morris says Austin and I have this horrible sense of right, but Patlabor doesn't rate high enough to bother stealing. Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm saying you should use this thing so that you can have access to the official, Hulu stream. That way, you don't have to go to a torrent site or a streaming site.
Right.
You're still watching the ads. You're still holding up your end of that deal.
Right, you're still
Even though you're
supporting
not in the
show.
country that is technically licensed to view it.
And at this point, most of those ads do apply to you. They're not trying to sell you local bank loans or something. They're trying to sell you on other Hulu original series and
Hotels.
Verizon.
cars. You guys have these cars up here, so
We don't really. We have snowmobiles.
I tried to get a car up here last week, and that was a fucking thing.
Yeah, that.
Jeez. I'm glad that worked out, sort of. But
It did. It totally did.
This is still my favorite part of this game.
Yeah, I was about to say the
It's
same
just,
thing.
it's very nicely executed.
The panel effects are really good. This whole scene, actually, because there's this lunar shot.
There's a lot of good color work
Yeah.
with the sun setting, and like they're not scared to change the outline color up. They'll often go to like browns when they want something softer, and I feel like I don't see that very often.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Scratty says, Austin, you can use that car to drive down to 787 Dundas and check out Neo Tokyo, the anime shop. Tell owner-san Konnichiwa for
Oh
discount.
God.
Yeah.
Ask him what Reddits he subscribes to. He'll be pleasantly surprised.
I looked at what some of their rental
Oh, it's
selection
my dead
was, and
boyfriend.
I actually
That's
very
why-
much don't want to know what Reddits he subscribes to.
Well, I mean, you know.
I'm not judging. Zero judging. So sad. Every time.
Yeah, his mask is just pathetic. It's just the most pathetic.
What if when he took it off, underneath he had like prison teardrops tattooed on his face?
No.
I wonder if Ray's gonna get some of his story there of just like why he's so sad. She had some sort of dream. He said something there.
Yeah. Oh, that.
I kind of liked that a lot.
Yeah.
It was really like undefined and like low res or whatever, but I was way into it.
This game has solid art.
It also occasionally has like one or two images that's like, whoa, y'all
Yeah.
dropped the ball. But it's only because the rest of it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's weird that the menus made look so like
Off-brand.
fan game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was 94. Maybe they hadn't quite solidified their chibi brand representation yet. Everyone looks real sad.
Scotty's doing real good work with this bit. He says, Owner-san is actually the creator and moderator of r/Big Hose Duck Egg. It's set to private, and nobody but his best customers know what's inside. Yep. That sounds right. P.S. I'm glad we all appreciate anime in such a way that we understand this character of Owner-san. Like, we've all come across.
I think I did a high school summer school English class with Owner-san, and one day he brought in his replica katana and it got passed around the class.
Wow.
Because that actually happened.
Listen,
And then we all played Bushido Blade.
that sounds alright.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, that story turned around real
Played
quick.
Bushido Blade and watched Chobits.
What was this for?
A Japanese summer school class.
This is like a class you paid for.
No, it was just summer school. You just signed up basically.
I mean, like, is there a place that I can go in the summer to play Bushido Blade and watch
With
shows and stuff?
16-year-olds? I don't know, probably. I
No.
think it's called an anime convention.
Again, I like this bit. I like this a lot. I
Yeah, were
don't.
these panels not here before?
Yeah, I don't
'Cause
remember
we
these.
have-
I think they were.
Maybe your memory is just.
I recall them.
Oh, well.
Scotty says that story went from Owner-san to Awesome-san in like 2 words, and those 2 words were Bushido Blade. Like, and Andrew says, "My apartment."
So I think we've determined that this part of the story is like, okay, so Molly or Naru finds Nephrite and he's all like sick and stuff, so she takes care of him because, oh my god, it's my dead boyfriend, he's back.
Right.
And everyone's like, well, shit, this is bad. And Sailor Moon's well, like, we gotta protect him because, you know, he's okay, he's the good one. And then everyone's really upset. And then Amy's gonna be all like, look, she has a big heart, she likes helping people, and we gotta be there for her. And princesses.
You're right. You have changed your opinion on Amy. You just had Amy say something like,
Let's all go to
"Paris
cram
is-"
school, and then we'll feel
Yeah,
better.
yeah, and we're back.
Maybe you guys just need to read a book, because when I feel upset, I go read 5 books.
And then play
And you guys
chess.
aren't as good as me, so if maybe just the one will be fine.
Lumberjack Bonanza in the chat says, one time my buddy had won some shitty replica katanas off a guy in pool, which, hold up, that's a good story. Let's slow down and zoom in on that. Enhance 35 to 62. But then he continues with this takes a turn. We fought with them until I cut him and decided this was a bad idea.
Yeah. Wow.
It had to get to that point before you guys decided that was a bad idea.
You know what would suck? Being the, like, 20-something-year-old dude with the katana scar. How'd you get that scar, man?
Katana fight.
Well, yeah, you could like spin that around in a way that would be cool.
I don't think so.
It all starts with a pool game.
I don't think there's any way to save that story. Also, God, I hope my fan isn't loud. I always
It's
worry.
a little loud, but
Is
it's
it?
okay. I mean, I'm not hearing it on. Let me check on the stream.
It's one of those things where it's like, whoa, hey, Jim, this is new.
Nah, it's imperceptible.
Okay,
on,
good.
on the stream.
It's summer, so I guess it is summer. That I need to have like a fan on the back of my computer, but it also makes my room sweltering. Yeah, I don't remember this.
You don't have a fan for yourself.
Someone's oh-ho-hoing. By the way, if y'all don't follow I think it's Ohohojousama on YouTube. And it's just a YouTube account that posts anime ladies going oh ho ho ho. Wow, this lady is like a queen. Why
Yeah,
is
I
she
didn't
in
think
gym
she was-
class?
Yeah.
Who is
my
this
God.
person?
Oh my
Screenshot. Her body proportions
Yeah.
don't seem great there.
And her
but-
retinue is not up to par. I'm just
No.
gonna say she could do better.
Short torso club.
I can say a few things about your retinue.
Man, you're in
That's
my
fine.
retinue.
So we talked
Okay,
shit.
so now I'm 50 meters, or 2 things I don't know.
50, so she's probably being challenged. Like,
She's probably like, I bet you can't even fucking lift. I'm like, I can lift 50 M's.
Andrew in the chat says, "Yo, they all forgot their pants."
Oh god, this is amazing.
Oh
What
man!
am I doing?
Oh wow!
I'm really
He's like-
worried.
Really good. You're probably just tapping 2 buttons back and forth like track and field. Devious Ratchet says, "Go, go, 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 go! You can do it." Oh, this is gonna be. Yeah. You're almost there. Keep going, keep going. You're almost there. Only 10 more meters. Hustle, hustle real hard.
Oh, you got her, you got her. Oh.
Nice, nice.
Yes. Save. Yes.
Oh my god,
Nice.
look at that side eye.
Mhm.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Devious Vacuum in the chat says, "Man, y'all were some idiot kids, huh?"
I
Oh,
wonder who this lady is.
a princess? A space princess? Wait, that's us.